Hi there, everybody. I'm Perry Jones for Encore, and I'm here to tell you about our next film. It's a powerful police drama, Prince of the City. It's directed by Sidney Lumet, whose other credits include Dog Day Afternoon, Network, and the similarly themed Serpico. Well, Prince of the City tells the true story of Bob Lucci. He's a New York detective in the narcotics division who's assigned to a new team, the Special Investigating Unit, which has been created in an attempt to break New York's drug trade. Well, the SIU, they're elite and they report to no one. They have no assigned precinct and they make more money than normal policemen. They're princes of the city and they're powerful men who have only one goal in life: to make arrests. But power corrupts and an investigation is launched against the SIU detectives. Well, Lucci agrees to act as an informant to catch corrupt officers in his division. It's a decision that he eventually comes to regret. Well, the acting in this film is excellent. Treat Williams, who got the role of Lucci when John Travolta bowed out, is outstanding. And you feel for him as he's cajoled, manipulated, and even blackmailed by federal investigators who seem to care more about their own careers than other people's lives. Also excellent in the cast are Lindsay Krause, who's the real-life wife of playwright David Mamet as Williams' wife, and Bob Balaban is the heartless head of the Justice Department investigators. Now, part of the power of Prince of the City arises from the fact that Lucci isn't portrayed as either a hero or a villain. He's just a man trapped by forces beyond his control. But unlike Serpico, where it was a clear case of one man against the system, Lucci was a reluctant informant. He originally agreed to catch the stone criminals, those crooked cops who were making a mockery of the department. But he wouldn't, he said, turn on his old partners and friends. Well, as is common in tragedies, though, things didn't work out as planned. Lucci's own less-than-perfect past, he skimmed money from drug busts and bought dope for his informants, surfaced, and he ended up supplying information which led to the indictment of 52 of the 70 SIU detectives. Well, as a result, 2 of the detectives committed suicide and 1 went crazy. And all the guilt came to rest upon Lucci's shoulders. Well, he even contemplated suicide himself, but his strict Catholic upbringing kept him from carrying it out. Well, in films which are adaptations of real-life events, the grim aspects of reality are usually either glossed over or ignored. Well, this isn't the case with Prince of the City. The screenplay by Lumet and J. Preston Allen is unrelentingly realistic. It shows a world where law and morality are only relative, where cops supply their informants with dope, regularly take kickbacks, and put aside assets from drug busts. It's an unflinching look at some of the flaws in our judicial and law enforcement agencies, and it definitely asks some disturbing questions about the nature of duty and personal loyalty. Well, as you can see, this is a complex film and one which demands your full attention for its nearly 3-hour length, but it's definitely well worth the effort. So enjoy the movie, and remember, it is rated R for language and violence. Prince of the City.
Something about the eye?
What's the matter with you? What's the matter with you? You don't have mind. What's the matter with you? Let's go.
Hey, how you doing? I'm Mark DiCarlo, and you are watching Encore, the film lover's paradise. Now, of course, you're a real film buff, aren't you? Of course you are, and because you are, you won't settle for watching today's hit movies over and over and over and over and over again until you're so sick of them you want to die. We want all of our favorite films all the time, uncut, uninterrupted, because we're film buffs, and that's why you've got Encore, because that's exactly what Encore offers. Like the movie you're about to see, for example. Now, when talk turns to all-time favorite comedies, someone in the crowd always mentions Our Man Flint. Bond, James Bond, was the hero back in 1966. United Artists scored big with Ian Fleming's action yarns, and NBC even jumped on the Austin Healey with their TV series Man from U.N.C.L.E. Everyone in the free world knew to bow when Goldfinger's man Oddjob doffed his razor-sharp derby. And being a Bond girl was as good as gold, but leave it to a man named Hal Finberg to let the air out of 007 sails. He began his career as a radio writer, then he wrote stories for Abbott and Costello, the Marx Brothers, and Maury Povich before hanging up his typewriter to become a stockbroker. But what self-respecting gag writer could sit at a ticker all day long when all this stuff was going on? So much, so thick, so ripe for the picking. Look out, Bond, Our Man Flint was born. Now, there's nothing, theoretically, that 007 can do that Flint couldn't do faster, funnier, or with a lot more flash. Bond's a hit with the ladies. Flint is it with the ladies. Ian Fleming gave his super spy one megalomaniac to deal with each movie. Hal Finberg's crazies run in packs. James Colburn, who plays Our Man Flint, now wasn't particularly known as a comic actor before this movie came out. You probably saw him in the 1960s, The Magnificent Seven, or as one of the very scary band of treasure hunters in Charade. Our Man Flint made him not only a star, but it proved that he was bankable as both a comic actor and a heavy. Since then, he's appeared in, oh man, more than 40 movies, including Sam Peckinpah's Pat Garrett and Billy the Kid, Jim Henson's The Muppet Movie, and just like some home movies around his house. Gila Golan, Flint's curvaceous nemesis, was a runner-up Miss World from Poland by way of Israel. And while they were promoting the film, 20th Century Fox touted her as the next Marilyn Monroe and graciously raised her salary from Flint's $150 a week. She went on to make 3 on a Couch, and that's it. So look for Lee J. Cobb, too. He's loads of fun as Flint's exasperated boss. Writer Finberg and producer Sal David followed up Our Man Flint with In Like Flint, which coincidentally you can also see right here on Encore. So if you like Bond, you're going to love Flint. So here it is, Encore's presentation of Our Man Flint.
Great news, everybody. Full House is now on 5 times a week.
Dad, you've got to hype it up. It's righteously rad. Too fresh.
You kids and your hip lingo. Whatever happened to gnarly dude and groovy?
They went out with that shirt.
DJ, there's nothing wrong with Joey's shirt.
Guys, weren't we saying something about Full House?
What do I get to say?
Full House, now 5 times a week.
I want to say that.
You really don't expect tissues to be strong. They're supposed to be soft.
Yeah, well, that's why they fall apart with one good hump.
Ah, you can't have it both ways.
Yes, you can. Now there's a new tissue that's soft and strong. Introducing Puffs Extra Strength.
So you're going to show us, huh?
What are those, tissues?
Wet tissues. The puffs can hold ice.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, but the other one can't.
Not even one.
Look at them all piling up on the puffs.
What are they, super tissues? That's the Puffs Extra Strength.
So this is new?
New Puffs Extra Strength. It's the strongest tissue you can buy.
Let me give it the Dave test.
You'd think it'd be rough, but it's not. It's really soft on my nose. I'm convinced.
Not bad.
You know, if I was stuck on a crosstown bus with a runny nose and just one tissue, it better be this
New
one.
Puffs Extra Strength. Get a feel for the best.
Buy Clearasil's new daily face wash and any other Clearasil product and get this free bag. Or you can buy another brand and get this free bag. Personally, I'd go for Clearasil and the free Champion belt bag.
Hi, my name is Annette Johnson, and I'm a contestant in the 1991 Miss Black Orlando pageant, and I'm on TV 68.
Those
There
lips,
she was, just walking down the street.
that woman.
That's explosive.
slimy, slithering succubus.
Who is this woman?
When Elvira comes to town, the fireworks are sure to follow.
You looking for me?
Elvira, mistress of the dark.
Saturday night at 8 on TV68.
This is an important message for U.S. veterans discharged after 1940. Whether you served during peacetime or war and are currently age 50 to 69, call this toll-free number now for free, no-obligation information about a veterans-only term life plan that costs just $1 a week. These veterans' life insurance benefits are guaranteed never to go down, and they are available at the guaranteed rate of just $1 a week. There is no waiting period. Benefits are paid from the first day of coverage. Call this number now for free information about this $1-a-week veterans-only life plan. Remember, only veterans, their spouses and widows, age 50 to 69 qualify for this offer. Term life insurance for $1 a week. Don't wait. Call this toll-free number now for free information from Veterans Life Insurance Company.
You've got to be crazy to kidnap a judge.
I sentence you to spend 7 hours in the city you made or your wife dies.
Caught between a madman's justice and a street gang's revenge.
You gotta listen to reason.
His case is out of court and into the streets.
Here and now, I'm the judge, and you play by my rules.
For the first time on television.
Let the game begin.
Beau Bridges, Julianne Phillips, 7 hours to judgment.
Sunday night at 7 on TV68.
It's the big model year-end clearance at your Gold Star Dodge dealer. We must make room for the 92s. Buy now to get huge trade-in allowances and incredible deals. Like this Shadow America at just $81.84. Or how about a Dakota S pickup for $79.53? And brand new Colt for price from $70.35.
See Orlando, Dodge Orlando, Luke Potter, Winter Park, Bob Dance Longwood, Southside Dodge Kissimmee, Jim Peacock, Daytona, Bill Bryant, Leesburg, DeLand Dodge, DeLand, Lake and Eustis, and Flagler and Donnell.
And now, back to our show.
What kind of cereal is that? Kix. Is that the color label with funny flavors in them? Nope. These are good. Is this the marshmallow stuff? No.
Kix is a cereal with a corn crunch that kids like. And Kix is low in sugar. That's what moms like.
Kix! I guess everybody likes these Kix.
Kix, kid-tested, mother-approved.
Hi, I'm Kim. Hi, I'm Diane. This is Joshua. We're from Orlando, and we're on TV68.
What started as a tragic accident.
I killed a little girl.
Becomes a terrifying plot for murder.
You've got to get me out of here.
It's a living soul trapped in a locket.
Just find another soul and trade it for mine.
Cursed with the power of life and death.
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned.
A Soul for a Soul on Friday the 13th. The series.
Saturday night at 10 on TV68.
If you're a comparison shopper, come to the Isuzu Invitational. At $2,300 off, you might discover that you're a real trooper. Or maybe you'll discover you're a stylish person. And even if you're an impulse buyer, you'll find yourself in for a real pickup. So if you're thinking about a change, be a trooper and hurry to the Isuzu Invitational to compare and save on Isuzu cars and trucks. Or really just save, because with Isuzu, there's no comparison.
Get it today the Magic Way. Almost anything goes, just $17.95 a week. Living rooms, bedrooms, washers and dryers, stereos, TVs, and much more. You better hurry. Almost anything goes, $17.95 a week. Now that's value. That's magic.
No credit check, no deposit down. Magic Rental is the easy way. Get it today, the Magic Way. Magic Rental.
Call now. Rent to own in style. Magic Rental. We're just about everywhere.
Remember.
Meet David.
Come on, don't worry. This is going to be a lot of fun.
Meet Sandy.
That's what we told our dog Sparky just before we took him in to be neutered.
Meet Mark.
Why do I have this awful feeling in 10 years I'm going to be telling this to a therapist?
This is one family you'll never forget. 5 days a week.
You'll love the Hogan family.
This is a TV68 news break.
Good evening, I'm Bruce Hamilton. Coming up tonight on the 10 o'clock news, a tragedy in Oviedo. A little girl rides a tractor driven by her mom. She falls under the blades and dies. Ted Kennedy before a West Palm Beach grand jury. The panel investigates allegations that a longtime Kennedy friend impedes an investigation into Kennedy's nephew, the nephew charged with rape. And former heavyweight champion Mike Tyson also in front of a grand jury. He, too, could be charged with rape. Join Keith with sports. Pamela with the Labor Day weekend forecast and me tonight at 10 on TV68.
Orange Buick GMC is leading the way with our annual factory invoice sale. For a limited time, you can buy any...
Thought-provoking, laugh-provoking, unpredictable. The Ron Reagan Show. Tonight.
Come in, maybe some of the information.
Get ready, Orlando, for the biggest Mazda liquidation in Central Florida history.
This Thursday,
Friday,
Saturday,
and Sunday only.
the Mazda Southeast region
will liquidate
for 500 new Mazda cars, trucks, and vans.
Factory direct prices.
Every vehicle slash
Over $1.5 million.
in cash rebates available.
The deadline is Sunday.
At the Central Florida Fairgrounds.
The 60s, Vietnam, Woodstock, sit-ins, the day Kennedy was shot. I covered that from Washington. I bit my lip to stop myself from crying.
Beginning September 9th, Maury Povich will bring the experiences of a lifetime to 1 hour of television every weekday.
You know, when you're hosting a talk show, you're dealing with people's emotions.
You better be in touch with your own if you want to be in touch with theirs.
The Maury Povich Show premieres September 9th.
Lakes, they're irresistible on a hot day like today, but without a few simple rules, they can be dangerous. That's why it's important to learn the rules of the water. Never swim immediately after eating. Wait at least 30 minutes. Always look before you leap. Resist plunging into water until you find out how deep it is. And never go into the water after drinking alcohol. It impairs your reflexes, vision, and your judgment. To keep water safety in your summer fun, call ORMC or Florida's 2.
A guy's coming over to take me on a date, but I've never met him, so I need your help.
When you come down for your date, right, ask me what the weather's going to be like. And if I like the guy, I'll give you a good report.
So, how's the weather?
It's kind of cold.
Okay, see you later.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Hit it!
Dad, you just left with my date.
There's a guy outside at the front door looking for a date.
What?
Well, sit down, handsome.
Monday at 4 on Florida's 2.
Magnum will return after these messages and station identification.
When you need money to pay bills and have just one small monthly payment, turn to us.
My mother's medical bills, property-backed taxes, high-interest credit cards.
A lot of pressure.
Pressure? I was at my wit's end. If it hadn't been for Metropolitan Mortgage, I don't know what I would have done.
A lot of bills.
But I also had a lot of equity in this house. I applied for an equity loan at every bank in this county. They turned me down. Metropolitan Mortgage didn't.
Stop by the office nearest you, or from anywhere in Florida, call 1-800-EASY-YES.
Central Florida is a beautiful place to call home. I don't think you find anywhere in America quite as special. There's serene, natural beauty everywhere you look. That's why 2 News has created the E-Team.
We report on changes to our air, land, and water. Environment is important to everyone. The E-Team is one way we can make sure future generations enjoy it as much as we do.
The E-Team, part of our commitment to news, part of our commitment to our future.
Beta needs volunteers to care for infants and toddlers. Call today and get the volunteer connection.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world.
When I grow up, I want the air to be clean and everyone to love each other. And I want everyone to be happy so they live to be very, very old.
Many people have joined in the fight against HIV, the virus that causes AIDS, and progress is being made. But the disease is still spreading, and only you can stop it. Only you have the power to prevent it from happening to you. Are we all going to fight, or are we just going to let the disease spread further?
I just want to grow up in a better world.
Learn how you can prevent HIV infection.
An age-old con scheme known as the pigeon drop is alive and well and still being successful in Orange County. Between March 8th and March 11th of '91, 3 women in their 70s became victims of this scam. A black female approaches the victim and shows them a large amount of money. She says she just found the money and offers to split it with them if they, the victims, would put up cash to cover the taxes. It's believed that the same team of suspects, a black female, a white male, and a black male, were responsible for all 3 crimes. Of course, the end result is they are left literally holding the bag while the suspect goes off in search of another victim. Don't ever withdraw large amounts of money in hopes of obtaining something for nothing. And bank employees, if you're suspicious of a large cash withdrawal, be sure and follow your company policy. If you have any information concerning this or any unsolved crime, call Crime Line at 423-TIPS or toll free at 1-800-423-TIPS. You'll be eligible for a reward of up to $1,000 and you won't have to give your name. All we want is your information.
Here she comes. Here's dessert, ladies. So I said no. Ooh, there's only 3. These look good. Thank you. Oh, you didn't get one. Now you have one for each of us.
Sharing, it's the icing on the cake. From the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Hey, how you doing? Come on.
Look what I do in school today, Grandpa.
Oh, my. The heart. Very good. The aorta, the left and right ventricles, and the auricles.
Yeah, but how do you know so much about the heart? Did you want to be a doctor when you were little?
Well,
Being black once meant forgetting about your dreams. Today, the United Negro College Fund keeps these dreams alive with a quality education.
But you would have been the best doctor, Grandpa.
oh, you think so?
But without your support, new dreams will die.
Can I be a doctor? Grandpa?
From the McGruff Files, a story about some folks who got organized to take back their neighborhood. The place was getting run down. Crime and drugs were out of hand, and honest folks felt like prisoners in their own homes. Neighbors decided to do something, so they worked together and with the police. Things happened pretty quick after that. Weekly meetings led to community action. Vacant lots were cleaned up and fenced. Neighbors even started planting gardens. Nice job, Sherry. Real nice. All the folks pitched in. Garbage was recycled. Street lamps were fixed. Before you knew it, they turned a bad situation around. The neighbors had their neighborhood back. How about that? Way to go, guys. Things are looking better for these folks nowadays. Yeah. Working together works, so don't get scared, get organized. Pick up a pencil and write this down, and I'll send you my free booklet. Let's get the neighbors together and help me take a bite out of crime.
There is a mighty spirit shining out.
In Salisbury, Maryland, the hungry are being fed. In Wind Falls, Indiana, a man who learned to read at 47 is making sure others learn earlier. In Hope, New Mexico, people turned an abandoned school into a thriving community center. In Boston, Massachusetts, neighbors set up a crime hotline that's making their streets safer. From Seattle to Galveston, from Buffalo to Fargo, every day, someone in America is doing something to light up another life. But there is so much more to do. The light to do it is within us all. We only need to share it. Contact the Points of Light Foundation. Do something good. Feel something real.
With millions of gallons of pure water bubbling up from our springs, it's hard to believe that Central Florida even has a water problem. I'm Ed Highland, and water is one of the reasons 2 News created the E-Team. We'll explore man's impact on our area's pure water, clean air, and natural resources. The E-Team understands the quality of our life is linked to the quality of our environment. What we do today can make a difference. The E-Team, part of our commitment to news, part of our commitment to the future.
Florida, quite an interesting place to live. We have beautiful beaches, challenging golf courses, and we're among the fastest growing areas in the country. Florida also has a growing rate of child abuse and neglect. We thought you should know. We work on this problem every day, and you can help. Please, call.
There are places still left in the heart. They remind us of a time when the world moved a little slower. Conversations took a little longer, and people had a knack for knowing when they were happy. It wasn't that folks had all the answers back then. They were just more patient about living the questions. Now, revisit a time when love was simpler. I'll Fly Away. Tuesdays this fall.
What a wonderful world.
The quality shows on NBC.
Watch Scott and Wendy tonight on 2 News.
Merry Christmas! Get out of here, you dummy! Throw that over here!
Are you calling me an imbecile?
I'm calling you a dummy. You're the worst elf I've ever had.
So if your family has a great new face, Sears is the place to take that face. Sears, your money's worth and a whole lot more.
You're watching Lifetime Television.
The Commitments is one of the best films I've seen in a long, long time. I can't wait to see it again. One of the best films of the summer. The purest, raunchiest, most exhilarating film of the season. A 10+, a totally unique film. There's no resisting The Commitments, a film with a sound so potent it could probably liberate the world. The Commitments, rated R. Now playing in selected markets. Check newspapers.
There's so much to learn with a new baby, and you want to do what's best, like breastfeeding. It's perfect, gentle. But if you and your doctor decide to use a formula, Carnation Good Start is a smart choice. It's different. Its protein is specially processed to make it gentle, easily digestible. No formula is more nutritious. Ask your doctor about Carnation Good Start. We did. It just look at that smile.
Carnation Good Start. Gentle, wholesome carnation.
International callers know what they want.
Something disappointing happens when you try to get a hold of your closest friend in Paris and the call doesn't go through. Hello, AT&T? Yes, I want to switch back.
As for the big savings I was supposed to get calling Canada, where? Yeah, AT&T. How do I switch back?
I wanted my sister's new number in Manila. I had to call AT&T. Is this AT&T? Good. I want to come back.
Call now and you can come back to AT&T for free.
With my Reach Out World plan, I can talk to my brother in Toronto for just 18 cents a minute. I save even more when we talk about in 10 minutes.
You know what you want, so come back. It's easy. Call 1-800-533-0079 now and switch back to AT&T for free.
ER, sponsored by the Disney MGM Studios theme park at Walt Disney World Resort in Florida.
For your next vacation, visit another world. A world that grabs your imagination and never lets go. This is Walt Disney World with Epcot Center. Magnificent resorts. The Magic Kingdom. And the Disney MGM Studios theme park. The Walt Disney World Resort in Florida. For reservations, call 1-407-WDisney or your travel agent.
There's so much to learn with a new baby, and you want to do what's best, like breastfeeding. It's perfect, gentle. But if you and your doctor decide to use a formula, Carnation Good Start is a smart choice. It's different. Its protein is specially processed to make it gentle, easily digestible. No formula is more nutritious. Ask your doctor about Carnation Good Start. We did. And just look at that smile.
Carnation Good Start. Gentle, wholesome carnation.
I'm Jim Palmer, and Jockey has always made me feel so comfortable.
Live so comfortable. On sale now.
The following message from the Boy Scouts of America is proudly supported by Del Monte.
Are you 10 or older and tired of doing the same things over and over? Well, the Boy Scouts don't have that problem.
A new way of hanging around. It's getting high, high off the ground. You can do it.
To find out how you can become a Boy Scout, call your local Boy Scout council.
We do it, the Boy Scouts.
You're watching Lifetime Television.
Mystery Loves Company on Lifetime. Veronica Clare.
Phoebe Vaughn hired Veronica to find her missing husband. What she uncovered? Some shady deals, a motive for murder, and a trail that led back to Phoebe. Guess who better watch her back now?
Veronica Clare. Tonight at 10 p.m. only on Lifetime.
Lifetime's Image Workshop can work for you. Just listen to some of our club members.
I had lost all self-confidence, but after one show, I'm gaining what I lost, myself.
Thank you. I need the show.
I've watched your show every day and I've lost 7 pounds.
It worked for them. It'll work for you. Join host Elizabeth Savage for the Image Workshop. Finally, a program that works.
Next, only on Lifetime.
I'm Glenn Ritchie, president of John Hall Chevrolet and our newest dealership, Saturn of Daytona. We have chosen to represent the finest products in America. Our proven record of customer satisfaction, volume pricing, and dependable service after the sale makes us a logical choice for your next car or truck. Before you buy, you owe it to yourself to shop John Hall. We invite you to join our family of satisfied customers. Move on up to John Hall Chevrolet and Saturn of Daytona. Remember, where you buy is just as important as what you buy.
The thing about a bonbon, it's almost always gone. Bonbons are bite-sized, bonbons are right size. 20 ice cream barrels dipped in chocolatey shells. The thing about a bonbon, it's almost always gone. Bonbons.
Cheddar cheese. It turns tortilla chips into hot, delicious
nachos.
But take away the cheddar,
Hey, bring that back.
and you're stuck with plain tortilla chips.
No way, Jose.
So pile on the cheddar.
All right.
Because tasty cheddar makes everything
yeah.
better.
Easy Spirit, the #1 walking shoe for women, worn by the world champion race walker and other people. Let the spirits move you.
Before beginning any fitness program or diet, be sure to consult your doctor or other appropriate healthcare provider to determine which program.
From Touchstone Pictures, actor Miles Pope is the man of 1,000 faces. And the mob wants all of them whacked.
I gotta disappear now.
But if he wants to save his skin,
You make me look like Wayne Newton.
he'll have to give the performance of a lifetime.
Frankie, salud. I know who I am, and it's not Ward Cleaver.
True identity.
I'm a mulatto. From the waist down, that's how it happens sometimes.
Rated R. Now playing at a theater near you. Check newspaper for showtimes.
What gives Raisin Nut Bran such big-time taste? Is it the crispy bran flakes?
Wow!
The crunchy slivered almonds?
Cool!
Or is it the...
Raisin nuts!
Yep, it's those enormous juicy raisins dipped in nuts that give Raisin Nut Bran that big-time raisin taste. And now for a limited time, there's a free pouch of those big guys in specially marked boxes of Raisin Nut Bran. Now with extra...
Raisin nuts!
Presenting the Gripper Zipper from Ziploc. Now the easiest closing bag there is. In fact, even the little ones can close it. Hiya! Feel the zipper. It's locking. Feel it close the first time, every time. Ziploc bags with the Gripper Zipper.
Forget something?
Bagels.
For great bacony crunch without cholesterol, bring home the Bacos.
Jonathan is everything Rachel needs.
Jonathan is my identical twin brother.
James is everything Rachel desires.
Resemblance is amazing, isn't it?
But what she doesn't know about both of them
James?
Get out! I'm Jonathan.
could destroy her.
I don't care who you are. I don't love either of you.
Aiden Quinn, Isabella Rossellini, Lies of the Twins, a USA World premiere movie. Tomorrow at 7, 6 Central.